Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's Made Up in May video is on this eye look. I did this using the Colourpop Yes Please palette. If you would like to see how I did this, please keep watching. I don't know which way it is, so I'm just going to do any. So I'm trying something different today. I've got my massive mirror on like a stand to see if this like keeps me in frame still, and then I can still see what I'm doing, because obviously I can't see. I always have to have my mirror right close, so I'm seeing if this is a better option, and I've put it on a money box so that it's tall enough for me to see. The palette I'm using today is the Colourpop Yes Please palette, so it's like all like warm neutrals, I'd say, with that yellows, so it's pretty. And I'm doing a half cut crease. I'm also using tape so I can get that really crisp outer edge, because I want to do wing liner, and I've just brought my mirror already. So I'm just going to put my tape on. And just an FYI, this is medical tape, so it is okay for the skin. I feel like my lighting is really bad today, and I don't know why. I'm going to take this shade here, this dark brown. I'm assuming, looking at the back, it's called French Kiss, but it's this dark brown here, and I'm going to take it on a Spectrum A12 pencil brush. Again, if you want to get some discount on that, it's Bubbly Bex, all capitals, all one word, and use it at checkout. I just feel like, what is going on with this lighting? I hope I've not made that too bright. So this is going to be my darkest shade, so I'm going to put this just above where my crease is, so if you open your eye, well, open my eyes, you can still see it peeking out at the top. Going back into this palette, I'm going to take this burnt orange terracotta shade. If I'm looking at this correctly, this one is called GNO, but I don't know if I'm looking at the grid properly. Back in with the Spectrum pencil brush and the dark brown, and I'm going to slowly start to blend those two colours together. Then going in with another my Kitco brush. This is the Defining Crease brush. It's just a little bit bigger than the last one. I'm going to go in with this shade here. I'm assuming this one is called Mischief, if I follow the grid on the back correctly, and it's just a gorgeous yellow shade. And then I'm going to repeat every stage, so I'm going to go back in with the terracotta, I'm going to go back in with the dark brown, and I'm going to sort out the colours, the pigmentation and the blend. Right, so now I'm happy with the blend of those. I'm going to go in with my concealer again, and I'm going to dab some just on the top here, on the bottom, and look up, and it just tells me where I need to do my cut, and I always do that. And then once all that's on, I'm just going to flick the outer edge, just because I don't want a harsh line there when I'm going to then put the rest of my shadows. Then I'm going to take that Spectrum pencil brush again, and I'm going to go in with the dark brown, and I'm going to buff that into the outer corner, blending it just up to the start of the concealer. Then my Kitco brush with the terracotta just to blend out that dark. And a little bit of the yellow just to tap on. Now, to be honest, this doesn't matter, because I'm going to go over it with shimmer anyway, so you're not going to see it, but I'm just going to copy what I did on the other eye just in case it does have a noticeable difference. So then I'm going to go in with this shade in the palette. This is a really, really gorgeous like golden yellow. I don't know how to describe it, but it's absolutely stunning, and this is going to go in the centre. This is a blank, oh no, it's a Crown 509 brush. And like I say, I'm going to go over this bit anyway, and then rebuff it in with the matte shadows, so it doesn't really matter. I just like to get that down initially, and you'll notice that I'm not going right up to the cut, because I'm going to put some white shadow there. You won't really notice it much, but it just gives a bit of a something. I don't know if I look good. Into this paler yellow shade here with a My Kit Co mini shade and shadow brush. And you'll see that I'm going over the other shade just to blend them in together, and I kind of do that a few times, like back and forth. And then because there is no white in that palette, there's only like a beige and I wanted a white, I'm going to go in with the Beauty Bay 9 Pan Bright Matte palette, and I'm just going to take the white. This is a Sigma cream colour brush, any little brush will do, and I'm just going to dab it all along the top of my crease, the top of my cut, sorry, because that's going to set the concealer that was left there. And then just back in, just building up those yellow shades. So then it's wing liner times. I don't know why I'm so nervous about this, but wing liner is just my nemesis at the moment. I'm going to go in with the Inglot Gel Liner in 77. This is black. You can now get this on Beauty Bay, which is fantastic. And the brush that I'm going to use today is a Peggy Sage eyeliner brush. I couldn't find my Zoeva, but this is a nice brush. I think it's done an alright job. Have got to remember to start pressing record. I'm gonna go in with the Marc Jacobs highliner in brown. I've already put a little bit on because I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Now I have put black in my tight line, so it's transferred a bit onto my bottom lid, but it's not a big deal. Right, taking a flat Molly O'Brien brush. This is the 09. I'm going to go in with that dark brown again from the Colourpop palette. Now, because obviously I've done my whole face, I don't want anything to fall down, so I am going to be really, really gentle when I put this colour on. In a Spectrum A13 flat smudger brush, I'm going to go in with the terracotta shade in the palette. And then taking the yellow shade out of the palette with the same My Kit Co brush that I used on the top, I'm just going to buff that underneath. And then taking the highlighter that I've used today, which is the Ofra Cosmetics in Star Island, which is just a really pale gold. I'm going to take that on a thin, this is a petite pencil brush by Zoeva, and I'm going to have that in my inner corner. And then taking an angled elf brush, I'm just going to pop a bit on the top of my brow and just sort of smudge it in with my fingers. So I'm going to put my lashes on now. The lashes I'm using today are, in focus, these are Intrigue by K Rose B. So guys, that's the finished look. What do you think? I love it. At first I was like, it's not quite what I was going for, because I was in my head I was going to go for a softer look, but then obviously I used the darker brown and I do really like it, and those lid yellows are beautiful. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you think, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell. Click the bell. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!